The cheapest Pokemon mystery packs versus the most expensive Pokemon mystery packs. Let's get right into it. Let's see what we can get inside of a dollar pack. I'm not expecting anything crazy. Okay, we got a Briar. Yeah, we're probably gonna just end up pulling a bunch of bulk cards out of the dollar packs. But I wouldn't mind pulling like an EX card, maybe a Charizard EX. That would be great. So far, nothing that has caught my attention from the dollar packs. Then we're going to move over to the $5 packs, and hopefully we can get something cool. So we did get a Staryu there. It is an older card. Alright, $5 pack. Let's see what we can get. I'm pretty sure we have the chance of getting some PSA slabs. Okay, Vaporeon V. Not bad. So it is just a regular V card. I wouldn't mind pulling an illustration rare, like one of those low-end $10 ones. Okay, speaking of illustration rares, we pulled a really cool one. It is the Larvitar. I love Tyranitar, so I'm going to add that to my collection for sure. Alright, let's open one more pack, and then we're going to open some of those $10 packs to see what's inside. Chaos Tower. Okay. It is a pretty cool trainer card. Now, let's open some $10 packs. Hoping for some illustration rares. Blastoise EX. It is a stamped promo. Let's open a few more. Let's see. Can we get a PSA 10 slab? A Shuppet? Next pack. Give it a little spin. Let's get a slab. Just a regular Crobat. It is a Cosmos Hollows. I did not notice that. Okay. Now, let's open some of these $500 packs. Inside, we can get this Chinese exclusive Pikachu, which I would love to add to my collection. Alright, first pack magic, $500 in. Let's see what we get. A Piplup PSA 10. It is a promo card. Next pack, I am getting pretty nervous for that $2,500 pack, but hopefully we get something cool. A PSA 9 Mega Alakazam EX from Fates Collide. If it was a PSA 10, I would have considered adding that to my collection. Next pack, let's see. PSA 9 Dark Blastoise. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm going to end up selling it because I do want to get the Dark Charizard. But that's not too bad. We did get some hits out of the $500 packs. Now, let's see what we get inside the $1,000 packs. Hoping for something crazy. PSA 10 Lycia's Appeal. Okay, that was a bit underwhelming. But let's see what we get on our next pack. PSA 10 Latias GX. So in the last video, we did end up hitting a massive Grail card, so we were able to do this video, which is great. PSA 9 Blastoise from Crystal Guardians. Okay, so let's open one more $1,000 pack, and then we're going to move over to the $2,500 pack, and hopefully we can get something insane. PSA 10 Jolteon First Edition from Jungle. Alright, pretty cool card. Now it's time to open one of these diamond packs. Come on, first pack magic for these diamond packs. Let's get a Grail card. Come on. PSA 9 Jolteon First Edition from Jungle. It is what we got earlier, but it was a non-holo version. Let's open one more pack. Hopefully we get something crazy. Come on. Let's get a Grail card. A PSA 7 Poncho Pikachu, but not the one that we're looking for. Should we open one more? Honestly, in the last video, we did pretty well, so I'm going to take the risk. Normally, I'd be a bit hesitant. PSA 9 Mewtwo EX. Okay, so far, our luck seems to be cooling down. I'm not going to open more of these dollar packs because there's honestly nothing that crazy in there. Let's just open some of these $10 packs, and hopefully we can get a PSA 10 slab, which we are able to, and we can definitely get something. Something that we could add to our collection. Alright, Steven's Metagross. Alright, let's see. Come on, PSA 10 slab. Okay, just the regular Slowbro Reverse Holo. Alright, so far we haven't pulled anything that interesting besides that Larvitar, which was in Japanese, and it was a pretty cool illustration rare. Alright, let's go back to the $500 packs. Hopefully we can get something from these $500 packs. Let's get a Grail, PSA 10 Shining Volcanion. Alright, so far, the $500 packs have been the best. Oh, PSA 9 Charmander! This is a Pokemon Center exclusive promo. Alright, so we did get a decent hit from the $500 pack. That was pretty cool. I love Charmander. Okay, PSA 10 Hypno. Alright, well, it seems like we're making a bit of a comeback. We're back up at $7,000. So, we did walk in, I think, was it $13,000 or $11,000? Oh, let's go! Shaman EX! From Best of XY, $5,000. Okay, we are making a comeback. It was not looking good earlier. Okay. We might be in it still. PSA 9 Gengar. Alright, so we cooled down a bit. So we're back up where we started. A little bit unfortunate, but hopefully we can get something crazy. A Rayquaza V from Evolving Skies and a PSA 7. Next pack. Another Grail? PSA 10 Mewtwo EX! Okay. This is from Mega Evolutions. Or from Evolutions. The Mega Evolution set is from the new series that we recently got. That was the older one. Okay, PSA 10 Misty's Gyarados Holo. Alright, so we did get some bangers for sure. Let's see what we get in this next pack. PSA 10 Gyarados. Love the artwork on that card. That is a beautiful card. If only it was in English. Now let's open some of these $2,500 packs. We did not do very well earlier, but hopefully this time it changes. A Blaine's Charizard. I honestly thought that would have been more expensive, but it's okay. We move on. Next pack. Let's see. Let's get a Grail PSA 9 Pikachu from Radiant Collection. It's a cool card, but we're getting burned on these $2,500 packs. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get a Grail. PSA 10 Abra First Edition. Gonna open one more. We need to get something crazy out of these diamond packs because they've been pretty disappointing so far. PSA 10 Gyarados GX. Okay, it's from Crimson Invasion. Those rainbow cards from back in the day are very, very hard to grade. Let's see. Next pack. PSA 8 Rayquaza EX. Look at the artwork on that. That is sick. Not a PSA 10 or else I would have been freaking out for sure. Next pack. Grail. PSA 9 Charmander First Edition. Okay, so we're gonna open one more. Right now I'm just coping because in the last video we did... Oh, okay! Primal Groudon EX. What I was gonna say is that in the last video we did get a pretty big Grail card. So I'm honestly okay losing out on some money, especially after pulling that. PSA 9 Hoopa. Alright, let's open one more. Let's see what we can get inside this diamond pack. Grail! Let's go! We got a special delivery Charizard in a PSA 10. Really cool card. Never had the chance to own that in a PSA 10. I just got a bunch of 9s when I graded them because that used to be a free card that you get from the Pokemon Center. PSA 10 Charizard from Generations, but in Japanese. Alright, so we did make a bit of a comeback, but we already used the funds from that comeback. PSA 8 Umbreon $9,000 card! What a comeback! Okay, we're at about break even. I think I'm gonna stop there, but if you guys want me to do another challenge video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon as well. And I'll see you guys next time.